How to replace your transmission fluid on a modern vehicle. Locate and remove your transmission drain plug. This is a Toyota CHR, so it uses a 10mm hex. While your transmission fluid is being drained, you can start and prepare the new fluid. You will need a transfer pump of some sort. In this case, we are using a modified garden sprayer. In this case, we are doing a simple drain and refill, so we will be using the entire can of the CVT fluid. Modern cars don't have a dipstick, so you will need to find a fill plug, which is typically located on the side of your transmission. Now we're going to fill the transmission up, so we're going to pump the garden sprayer a few times, and the pressure will transfer the fluid from the sprayer to the transmission. Once all the fluid has been transferred into the transmission, we're going to install the fill plug and tighten it down. We're going to be using a Toyota scan tool to help us adjust the fluid. In this case, we need to jump the TC and TE terminals, so we'll be using the active test function on the scan tool to help us do that. Once the dash lights are all flickering, that means that your TC and TE terminals are connected. Now we will need to put the vehicle in a transmission fluid adjustment mode. This can be done by moving the shift lever in a specific sequence between park, neutral, and drive. Once the shift sequence has been completed, the drive shift indicator will either be off, which means that the fluid temperature is too cold for it to be adjusted. It will be on, which means the temperature fluid is at adjustment level, or it will blink, which means that the fluid is too hot and needs to cool off. Since I have the vehicle up in the air, I'm going to use the scanner's live data to check the temperature of the transmission. The adjustment temperature for this vehicle is between 95 and 113 degrees Fahrenheit. Once the transmission reaches the 95-degree mark, you will remove the adjustment plug and let the fluid drain out. If no fluid is coming out, that means you underfilled the transmission, and you should stop the process and fill the transmission with more fluid before it gets too hot. Once the transmission fluid is down to a small trickle and it's between the 95 and 113-degree mark, you may go ahead and install the adjustment plug. To exit the fluid adjustment mode, simply turn off the vehicle. And lastly, you will need to reset your ATF thermal degradation estimate reset. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.